money don't jiggle, jiggle. It falls, I like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure, it makes me wanna dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it.
New Yap session, man. Today's video we'll be talking about the fall of Xbox games. You know, we don't talk about the 360. It's too good. You can't talk about that. I mean, you could, but you know, that's in the past. Let's not talk about that right now. We don't talk about Xbox One because you know, let's not talk about that one. And then the launch of Series S and X. Now today's video will be directly about those two consoles. Well, mainly about the Series X, of course, because the S is like, it's like a child, you know, and the parent is the X. So now let's look at all the games that have released on the Series X so far. Now as you can see here, I couldn't be bothered to really go to each site and ask what was made by Xbox throughout the years since the Series X. So I asked my homie ChatGPT, he got me, of course. So we got Forza 5. Now this video is not going to be too long. Just to let you know, at least a 10-15 minute video, because people make 1 hour videos about these things. I don't know how you talk for that long. I mean, I love yapping, but that's beside the point. So Forza 5. Now don't get me wrong, Forza 5, it's not as good as Forza 4. Like, anybody with a peanut brain cell can tell you this. Look, Forza 5 has more mechanics, more features, more gameplay, I guess. But the cars and graphics, they all look magnificent, okay? Yeah, magnificent. But does that mean the game itself is great? Absolutely not. Look, man, the map, why would you make the map in Mexico? What were you thinking? Why would you make it in Mexico? Firstly, the map itself is so boring. Just hills, sand, that's it. You know, when I look at the Forza 4, what was it? Based in the UK? Man, they did a great job. You know, UK, they did it great in that map. But in 5, you know, like, what am I looking at here, man? Come on. Like, the pictures here, it looks so boring compared to 4. Just sand, hills, that's it. I mean, it's Mexico, of course, but like, why do it in Mexico in the first place then? There's so many other cool ones like Tokyo, France, Germany, Belgium. You know, like, why Mexico? I don't get it. Now, of course, it didn't fail. Almost 50 million people have played Forza 5. So that's insane, okay? That's insane. Now, Halo Infinite. Okay, so I played Halo Infinite, and I will be honest with you, I do not care what any other Halo Infinite fan has to say. Whether you dislike or like the video, Halo Infinite is absolutely oh my god. Not just the multiplayer. Oh, let's not talk about the multiplayer. The campaign itself, I was thinking of making a Halo video on the campaign once I completed it this year. Because I'll be honest with you, the ending, the starting, and even the middle of the game. Okay, the boss fights were okay. I'll be honest with you, that had me on the edge. The boss fights were something else. But other than that, like, come on, man. Like, what is this? Like, I watched a video talking about the campaign, about the graphics being all bad, those false promises, there was a heavy delay, and then what else? Yeah, it was something like that. So Halo Infinite, oh my god, compared to the 360 Halo Infinite, it has nothing on this one, because this one is absolutely terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. Starfield, where do I even begin? Oh my god. I was hearing rumors and all, not rumors, of course, just Twitter, saying this game is going directly against the GTA 5, GTA 6, Red Dead 2 type of games. You know, possibly Game of the Year, Game of the Decade. I was hyped, man. What, 1,000 planets? Yeah, 1,000 planets of shit. Absolutely, that's what I was hearing. Because Jesus Christ, man. Like, come on, man. Like, these scores. Who's giving them like, these are false scores. I can't believe it. There's no way this game got that many high reviews. But here's the thing, man. All the bugs, the cosmetics in the game, the story, like, all of it is so shit. Even the NPCs in the game. Like, come on, man. And then every time you open a door, loading screens. Like, what is this, man? The planets are so generic. There was only a few I liked. I can't remember the name exactly, but there was a few I really liked. And then that neon cyberpunk city, it's so small, unfortunately, but that was like my favorite one, I think. I can't remember properly what else there was because of how boring and unrememberable it was. But damn, man, what a fail this game was. Game of the year, yeah, man, that ruined Xbox's reputation badly. And I don't want a Starfield 2. Hell no, keep that shit away from everyone, respectfully. You know, we go from the 360 and then the Series X, you know, for a console to be the most powerful console currently in the world, just for the games to be like this, is absolutely atrocious. How many studios do Xbox have right now? I think they own around 30-40, which is the most. You know, 30-40, and they can't produce games like that. Like I said, Forza 5, Hi-Fi Rush, and what was Indiana Jones. Those three were good. Okay, no, besides, let's push Forza 5 to the side because it's an online game. Indiana Jones and Hi-Fi Rush, to me, those games are like 9 out of 10. You know, it was great. What else? Doom, like I said, okay, Doom, I can't do anything. I probably won't play it. Maybe I'll just live stream it at some point or whatever. But yeah, Doom, I guess it's a 50-50. I wasn't really into Doom like that. I played Eternal when it came out, and it wasn't my style. So I don't think I'll ever play this Doom. So I can't really say anything bad or good about it. But my point is that the fall of Xbox games is atrocious, man. You know, now it's no more about exclusivity for these guys. And like I said, can they stop pushing politics into the games? I'm sick and tired of this, man. Like you're worrying about the wrong thing. You are the most valued company in the world, and how are you behind Nintendo and PlayStation? You know, you should be making GTA type of games. Like, you guys, come on now. You're making billions every month, every year. It should be every month, matter of fact, because of Call of Duty. And you can't just produce GTA type of games. I'm not saying you should be making like 5, 10, $2 billion games, but like, you have the money. Like, how are you doing so much wrong with so much power? You know, it reminds me of the kings back then. They had so much power. They had like wealth, fame, power. Good reference, right? But they didn't know how to handle it. You know, it overcame them. And then after that, they just ruined themselves. That's the problem with Microsoft and Xbox. Well, mainly Xbox, because even with Phil Spencer there and Todd Howard, it's like, okay, now Todd Howard aside, Phil Spencer, man, the dude is ruining Xbox. Yeah, the amount of promises and changes he has made were not good, okay, whatsoever. The promises he said, we're not picking up Xbox game prices, it's staying down, buddy. We're not doing exclusivity, and we're keeping that shit. No, clearly not. You decide to change on both. Now it's $80. You increase the prices for everything, and all the exclusive games are going to everywhere. But the thing is, even if it goes everywhere, you're still not making money, buddy. Okay, you're not making a good game for people to even buy it. Even if you put it for $30, $50, still not good, man. Look at Clay Expedition, paying a game right there, man. Redfall 2. You know, it's... do I even have to say anything about this game? Let's look at the... that rating though. Yeah, the ratings. Interesting. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about this game. Pentiment. I never really played this game. I heard it did crazy good in ratings. So I don't know. If people say it's good, it's good. I never played, so I'm not gonna say whether it's good or bad. So I guess if people really like it, that's a good thing on Xbox's side. Age of Empires, I hear this one was good as well. Of course, that's what other people are saying. I never really played. Not my type of game, not my type of style at all. I just heard it was really good from other people. Minecraft Legends. Oh my god, I played this shit when it came out, and oh my god, it was horrendous, man. What were they thinking? Like, come on, man. At this point, just do Minecraft 2. Make a Minecraft story mode. Come on, man. Like, why are you making this goofy game? Like, I played it. The open world was so meh. I don't even know. Like, I can't even remember the fighting mechanics. I don't remember shit about the game like that. All I know that it was so boring and my expectations fell so heavily. Yeah, man, this game was horrendous. I don't know what they were thinking. And I saw a video on YouTube talking about why it died so quick. There's no surprise because anybody with a normal brain cell, whether you're a Minecraft glazer or not, bro, This game was trash. I'll be honest with you. They should have never made it. They lost probably a lot of money. I don't know how much they invested in it, but my god, never make another one. Jesus Christ. Noah's Saga Hellblade, I played that. Absolutely beautiful, man. 10 out of 10. Performance wise, it was good. I'll be honest with you, you couldn't play high because the graphics were already insane even if you played on the lowest. But oh my god, bro, as much as I can hate on Xbox, Senua, I don't know how you say it, but I know Hellblade 2, beautiful. So I'll give them some slack on some games. The games that they didn't do good was Indiana Jones, Hi-Fi Rush, Hellblade. I guess you could put Forza 5, could you? I don't really know though. I mean, hey, yeah, those are the games I'm fine with. About, well man, there's no point in me even talking about it. I made a video if you want to go check that out. It tells you everything you just need to know about the game. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about. South of Midnight, it looked good in the trailers a few years ago, maybe like a year ago. They had a lot of issues, man, with the diversity and all that racial issues and race swapping, all that bullshit that shouldn't be involved in video games whatsoever. And I hear the team is part of Sweet Baby Inc. or something like that, just to let you know, it's basically, this game happened like, with Suicide Squad. Just the team itself, I don't know what they were thinking, messed up people, I guess. So yeah, unfortunately that is that, and I don't think I'll ever play it because of that. Call of Duty 6 came out, it broke like 3-4 world records in gaming, and then it lost like 50-80% of its player base. The campaign was good. I would say one mission was good, but other than that, it was so short and like boring. So yeah, it was really disappointing, man. What else? Let's see. Overwatch 2. Oh, that game. Oof. Mostly negative on flipping Steam. That's all I can say. That shit is something else. But yeah, ever since the acquisition of Activision Games, Blizzard, and what was Bethesda, I ain't gonna lie, the Xbox has been disappointing. So, do I see them ever rising up again? Absolutely not. I'll be honest with you. They're too busy focusing on shit like this. Like, why do you need a page to talk about this specifically? Like, come on, man. This is obviously just about politics and all that bullshit. I'm not, like, people are gonna take this the wrong way, but like, this has no reason to have its own category. Usually when you look at Xbox categories or any game category, is shooting, fighting, action, or what else, horror, like all that stuff. Why are we putting these stuff, which is heavily involved in politics, which is a fact, and you're putting it in Xbox games categories? That tells you the priority in Xbox is not looking too good, And by the way, Forza Motorsport came out. I did not see anybody talking about it whatsoever. Like, it came out and then died. Like, why is nobody talking about it? And I'm pretty sure it only has like what? I don't even know how many players it have anymore, honestly, but I don't see anybody talking about it at all. And yeah, with Doom, I'm hearing good and bad about it. I hear people are rejecting Doom because of how much performance it takes, and because it's so quick to it's quick to complete, or the levels are just so repetitive and boring, the map style. I don't know. I'm just looking at the YouTube videos, I'm looking at the people's comments, just seeing what they think about the game. Of course, for me, I don't let people, just to clarify for all these games, I don't let people decide what I like. I play it for myself. I see the gameplay, I see the trailer, and I decide what I like. So just let you know, all this stuff is just what I think. Maybe other people like, maybe people like Atomfall or South of Midnight, all that stuff. Me personally, I do not like all that shit because they like to involve politics into all this bullshit. Clearly the priority is just not there for them anymore when it comes to making good games. No microtransaction, no politics, all that bullshit. But yeah, other than that, man, I appreciate subscribing if you haven't already. And yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed my yapping session once again. Other than that, man, peace.